EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Giants of San Antonio. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19-18.
They go play action. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. So they get the completion, that's good, but Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there that sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's good.
First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Hold the ready. Come on. Set. Ready.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Washington.
Ready. Ready.
1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And here he'll get it down to the 7th.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Buffalo 18. 60 Vikings.
Now Daniels. They'll get this out to Tootin. Well, they needed 2. They could only 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Ready.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bayshul Tootin taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and give the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking to put a drive together.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
To throw now, Dart. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now 2nd and 9. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9. On the ground, here's the rookie from Ole Miss. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's good for a San Antonio first down. 1st and 10 at the
now they'll change things around before the snap. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, Dart. And he hits his tight end, Escobar. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Rutherford. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart going to look to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Rutherford. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Rutherford. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. 19 light.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will take it out in for a giant touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
the play fake. Daniels. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Commanders.
So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Hands it off out of the gun. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Here we go, set. Switch the Eagles. Go street.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing, dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Rutherford. Nothing doing on second and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. And he is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st down, Rutherford. And he will get down here after a pretty good gain. 71 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. If they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the
play action. Now Dart. Looking low, and that's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by one score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's 2nd and 3.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Come on, come on. Movement, 19. The movement. Go.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And the Washington first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
A gain of 2.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
His 48-yard line. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Tight. 19 tight.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 8.
11.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Well, when I looked at it, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's still on his feet. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. The contact on that run came pretty early. Nice job just to push forward and get some extra yardage. Good game.
It certainly was, because the initial contact did not.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Bashal Tutin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Commanders 21, Giants 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This will not go down. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run on first down. Rutherford. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on third down. Now a handoff up the middle. Rutherford. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll audible to something else. Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Rutherford. Yeah, he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Rutherford. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Up the middle they go. Rutherford. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
To throw his dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
To throw is Daniels. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a reinforcement's come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Check smash, check smash. Victorious, 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Drops it underneath for Tootin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Okay, break.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing now is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Daniels. They'll get this out to Tootin. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Ready?
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Bashal Tootin saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's loose again. He may go. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Here comes 2nd down.
Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. Use one right here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. To the air goes Daniels. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Back to throw again. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
At the 31-yard line.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.